in that direction. Like, I don't want to turn my back over there now.
I don't know if it's just our minds playing tricks on us, but we started hearing banging, started hearing talking, and then there was just like various other noises. I know one of them was like a bird or something, like an owl, but yeah, it's proper weird here. Oh yeah. This is proper weird.
Oh, lads, it's closed. Sit in. It's dark. I'll have to go.
Let's go.
Come on,
Let's go. We might as well go.
See you then.
So welcome back to our spooky season episodes, and on today's episode we're visiting White Ladies Priory. So White Ladies Priory dates back to the 12th century, where earliest written records actually date back to 1186. So the building's actually well known for its ghostly activity, and a lot of people have been here ghost hunting and actually had things happen to them that they can't explain. So we're going to explore the building behind us, and hopefully we'll see something we can't explain. So back on the channel joining us today, Josh. Loved it so much next time we dragged him out in the middle of the night to come and visit one of the most haunted chapels in the area. We just love you really, don't we? And obviously Luke.
What are we doing here, man?
Like the last episode, Cannock Chase, I mean, it was a bit spooky, but we obviously didn't see anything. And instantly, as we were walking down to this place, we just feel like 10 times more, what's the word for it, eerie, scary?
Yeah, right.
But I think down here is like a little doorway, and I'm sure that's where I've seen videos of like people that they claim they've seen someone standing in the doorway, but they've also claimed to be scratched, like scratched on the neck.
So obviously we're going to go down there now.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go that way.
So obviously got all our torches on there, so just so you know how we're seeing it right now, we're going to turn all the torches off.
That is actually pitch black. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling really uneasy still by this door. And I'm not putting it on, I feel really weird. Especially with all the lights off then. I felt freaky. So this priory was dedicated to St Leonard, and it's actually more popularly known as White Ladies Priory, and that's due to the habits of the people that lived here. And they were an Augustinian canonesses, I think that's how you say it, but basically they inhabited this area known as White Ladies Priory. So the priory ruins that we're studying at the moment is pretty much the only thing that's left standing from the original priory. Now this would have been the eyeless church. What's interesting about this church is it's quite Romanesque. So there's quite a few archways dotted around and columns that you can sort of see that sort of resemble like Romanesque type buildings. But there is also graves dotted around the corners of this priory that date back to the 12th and 13th century. Now what is unusual about this building is because there was no known date of when this actually was built, they just know when the priory was sort of settled here. What we're seeing, as in the ruins from today, not much has changed since then. So what we're pretty much seeing now is how it would have been seen with the nuns back in the 12th century who lived here. So that's quite unusual, considering like a building like this you would have thought would have been knocked down, or you know what I mean. So it is quite unusual to see how they would have seen it back in the day.
Just doing a bit of research. It says the ghosts or the activity you've seen here. A lot of visitors are reported hearing music and then seeing strange lights and unexplained noises. So if you hear some music start playing, just let me know, because I'll meet you at the car.
So we just went live on Instagram, and whilst we were on there, shout out to Mark, Out and About, Wolfie, and everybody else who joined. Oh, Liv as well. Liv was on there. Shout out to everybody that joined on that. But while we were on there, there was loads of weird noises happening. I don't know if it's just our minds playing tricks on us, but we started hearing banging, started hearing talking, and then there was just like various other noises. I know one of them was like a bird or something, like an owl, but yeah, it's proper weird here. Really, really weird. So what we're going to do now is come up with an idea. We're going to put the GoPro on the wall here, facing down into the priory. We're going to set it on a time lapse, and then we're going to walk in amongst the ruins again, just so you guys can see a different perspective of it and see if you can see anything on the footage whilst we're walking around, if that makes sense. So we're going to do that now.
Ghosts or the activity you've seen here. A lot of visitors are reported hearing music and then seeing strange lights.
Seeing strange lights. Seeing strange lights.
So I had all like the torches off because obviously there's other people here now, but it's just like seeing stuff out of the corner of your eyes. And like when you blink, obviously looking at the torches and stuff, you can see like clouds or stuff, but over in that direction, like I don't want to turn my back over there now. It looked almost like misty. I don't know.
Weird.
Makes you feel a bit uneasy, but when I was looking over there, like I was obviously just assessing over there, and it was just really weird. I feel a bit strange now.
So we're pretty much done here at White Ladies Priory now. Like I say, we've been respectful walking around here, but we have felt really creeped out here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably put it up there with like an 8 or a 9.
It's a strange place.
Yeah, it's proper freaky. I remember coming here years ago, and it was proper weird back then, but I don't know, because we were actively looking for something now. I think, yeah, your mind plays tricks on you a bit. Not far from here, there's Lilleshore Abbey, and we did a video there not long ago. I'm saying not long ago, it was about a year ago now. And tied in with that video, we did a trip to that mysterious Templar cave that was found on some private land underneath a tree. That cave was built by the Templar Knights, or allegedly built by the Templar Knights. But Luke, not long ago, found some Templar graves basically in a graveyard not far from here in Enville. It's actually a possibility that those Templar graves that he found in Enville, because it's not that far away, those Templar graves could actually contain the remains of the people that built the cave we found. So we're going to go there now, check out that place. But yeah, White Ladies, it's been a pleasure, but I think we're going to leave it there. So we've just rocked up at the next location in Enville, and immediately we're welcomed by screaming coming from the back of the graveyard.
No.
And as typical, we're going to head towards the screaming. So as you can see, we've come over to the St Mary's Church in Enville, and obviously we've come here because of those Templar graves which I mentioned earlier in the video. But it is a massive coincidence that this church is a 12th century church, which actually ties in with the same age and the same time frame as the priory we were just at, which is a massive coincidence. So we're going to have a look round now, around the grave, see what we can see, and find these Templar graves. Secret door, Josh. Where do you reckon that goes?
Narnia.
Don't say into the church, because...
Narnia.
Narnia.
Stop it.
So I don't know whether the camera's picking it up. Obviously you can hear screaming. I don't know what that is. It's probably a load of people getting pissed in the field, let's be honest.
Yeah, there's got to be something over there in the distance.
All these youths, hey? We never did that when we were growing up, did we, guys?
Pesky youth.
Pesky youths.
You two are showing your age now.
Hey.
Old men.
So we're trying to be very respectful where we're walking. It's pretty hard in old churches like this because the graves are sort of just all scattered about everywhere. Not like a modern church where they're all in like lines and stuff. So we're trying to be careful where we tread, obviously. But some of these graves are so old. We'll have a look at some of the dates as we pass them. But they're just really old and worn and just leaning over and stuff like that. So it just shows you how old this place actually is. So as you can see, there's the Templar cross there, which would have looked like this. That's one of the Templar graves there. Is there more around the...
Yeah, apparently it's 2 more.
There is a potential that these could have something to do with it, but there's no markings on there that we can see. So if people are watching and they don't know what the Knights Templar is, we have got a video that sort of covers it on another video. I'll link it up here. Go and watch that after this video, or go and watch it and come back to this one. But basically the Knights Templar were an order founded thousands of years ago that were a secret order, most commonly known as the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ, and they protected the traditional Christian beliefs, but they were a secret organisation basically, which later became known as the Knights Templar. They were also involved in the Crusades over in the Middle East and stuff like that. But yeah, go and check out the other video and we'll explain it a bit more in depth on that for you. So we've just done a bit of research about these graves, and there's 5 in total in this graveyard. The 3 that we filmed up there, as well as 2 located around here, and we believe we found one of them. Now the 3 up there date back to about 800 years old, which sort of ties in with that cave that we mentioned on the other video. So we're just going to have a walk up the graveyard now and check out the other tomb which we think we found the location of one of the Knights Templars. So we believe this tomb here is part of the Knights Templar graves, and there is some writing on top of the stone, but it's that eroded away you can't make out what it says. We're going to try and decipher it, but I don't think we're going to have any joy. We hope you enjoyed that video. We've explored the Enville Church behind us and also White Ladies Priory earlier. Hopefully you've learned a bit of information about the Knights Templar as well. We're going to try and get some more spooky videos in before Halloween, but if we don't, we'll see you on the next video regardless. And again, let us know if you've seen anything that we haven't, because it'll be really interesting to see your point of view. See you on the next one, guys.
Like and subscribe.